Hello and welcome to my second tutorial for Palia building. So we're going to be doing these butterfly arches today. I'm going to do this kind, and then we're also going to do the open kind, which is using the same tricks but not using the harvest house. So to create this shrunken down version, so it's a very closed look, you'll need an industrial wall shelf, the back of a harvest house, some gourmet dessert bowls, and a number of tall insect boxes. So I think it's around about 14 that you need, 14, 15. And then I'm going to show you how to do it. So it's going to be done all in one go as well. So you'll want to put your first butterfly on, then put the dessert bowl in the center. Then you want to rotate just one step, left or right. It's entirely personal preference to which way you want to do it. And we're going to grab the next butterfly and just keep adjusting it until it snaps into place. There we go. Once it's in place, you can then remove the dessert bowl using the G button on the PC. Now, I'm not sure whether this trick also works on Switch. But we're just going to keep going. So we've put the dessert bowl on the top. Rotate one step. Grab the next butterfly, and you need to make sure that you're above where you need to place it. If you're not above it, you'll find it very, very difficult to actually just get it lined up, or even to get on these steps. There we go. And you don't need a lot of these dessert bowls. You can remove them all in one go, but you do need to remember to remove them before you remove the arch from the shelf. So sometimes it's very delicate to actually just get it to snap into place, but once it does catch, it's usually very easy then. There we go, there's the dessert bowl, we're just removing that. Then we're going to pop it back on the top. And then we're going to rotate this once. Sometimes you have to be very, very delicate with the cursor. There's the dessert bowl. I'm going to pop it back on top as before. You're going to keep doing this all the way around. Move these steps so that we can get a better look at the dessert bowl and where it's placed. So at this point we're at the halfway. As you can see, if you're the same height or less, it's very difficult to get it to snap into place. Because the balls are so small, it's also quite hard to grab them from between the butterflies. But once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. And we just keep placing the bowl on top of the butterflies. Grabbing the next one. Not forgetting to rotate the shelf. Rotate one more step. And you do just have to sort of like move it around a little bit to find a spot on the wall that it'll still work on. It's very close to being done now. And just move this out of the way slightly. And there you go. If you go into free placement, it's a lot easier. sometimes it does just require a little bit of finessing on angles that you're at. There we go. Especially when you get to this point, which is the last one. You need to make sure that your grid is on when you're actually placing the butterflies to enable you to get into that perfect spot. Okay, so you can see at the moment that your shelf is vertical with the floor, or horizontal with the floor, sorry, which means that you've got that arch. Now you want to grab this first one, and as you can see, at the moment it's a lot bigger. Then what we're going to do is just let it go, and it will shrink into its final form. At this point you can still move it around using the anchored butterfly at the bottom. You can even carry on, make loads of these and make a butterfly tunnel. Okay, now I'm also going to show you a different way of doing these, which will be using this, which is my standard rotation device, which is 3 of the builder's wood walls, an industrial wall shelf, a pillar, I like the copper and the iron ones, and a floor. You'll also need your steps because it is going to get quite high. And you also need your butterflies. So we're going to put our first one on. And then we're going to put, as before, the gourmet dessert bowl in the middle of the top. Then we're going to rotate one and grab another butterfly. And just finesse it into position. There we go. And then remove the dessert bowl. Then rotate one. Maybe we should put the bowl on first. Rotate one, grab a butterfly. Go into space and get it into its spot. And there you go, you can remove that again. Before you move the shelf, remember to pop it back on the top. Now we're going to rotate it on again. There we go, that's in its rightful place. So we're going to remove the dessert bowl, pop it back on the top, and rotate the shelf once. And rinse and repeat. Oh, that is not right. This is the problem, sometimes you don't see it until you see it from a different angle, that you've placed it in the wrong position, but that's okay, we can fix it. Just rotate it back. Take it off. Rotate it back again. That in the right position now? Yes, it is. If it happens that your shelf rotates back to its horizontal position, then you can just adjust it again. It's not a problem. There we go. Snapped into place. The most delicate part of the operation really is removing the bowl again. As you can see, this is not sped up at all. This is just real-time building. It's not that time consuming. It's just a little bit fiddly. There we go. Put that bowl, pop it back on the top. And rotate. Grab your next one. Pop it back on the top. Rotate one. Now it will sink into the ground and that's absolutely fine. There you go. You just want to be adjusting your cursor ever so slightly so that it just captures that sweet spot. Oh, there you go. It's done it again. But you can tell from the angle that you've got it to the right spot again, so that's not fun. Now sometimes you might find that your head is actually in the way every single time that you do it. It's not a problem, just keep adjusting it until you get it to the right spot. And this is our last rotation. Oh no, last but one. There we go. We just need to try and get the there it is. Circle from between. We want to be rotating it all the way around now, making sure that it's obviously still above ground. And to get the dessert bowl out easily, you can just lift it up a little bit. And there we go, there's the other kind of butterfly arch. As you can see, it is bigger than the other two, but it doesn't shrink in on itself and gives a more open aspect. So that's better if you want a taller arch, but either one are very pretty, and I hope you found this helpful. If you need any more help, don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you.